Thank you for tuning in. In this video, we are going to explore the new Trademark Center. As you may know, the new Trademark Center is launching January 18th and is going to replace the current TEAS system. In this video, I will show you some new features of the Trademark Center that could be helpful to both practitioners and paralegals alike. In case you have not seen my videos before, my name is Austin Nowacki. I'm a licensed intellectual property attorney in the state of Florida, and I'm a senior associate at the Plus IP firm. So let's dive into the Trademark Center, shall we? Okay. So currently, at the time of making this video, we have the Trademark Center beta, but it is going to work the same. So we click on the Trademark Center, and you're going to bring you to the home page. Everything is fairly similar to how you have already experienced an application. So if you could start an application, or I'm just going to go right into my drafts and docket. So the drafts and docket is going to show you all of the drafts of your current applications. And if you're used to the TEAS system before, you know you'd have to download the application file so you can re-upload it for submission. That is not the case anymore. Everything is going to be stored in your drafts. So let me go ahead and edit this draft that I have. If you're starting an application from scratch, it will prompt you in the beginning for some selections. It is going to be very similar to what you are already used to, but just some streamlined, GUIs. Here we have the TEAS Plus, TEAS Standard. Based on the USPTO guidance, it is unclear whether there's just going to be a single application fee going forward. So that is something to look out for come January 18th. Going forward, you're going to have your standard text forms for your attorney information, owner information, correspondence, as well as your trademark details. You're going to be able to select what type of mark you are applying for, whether it's a standard character word mark or a logo or a combination. You will then be able to enter the trademark information. Here's your translation and your NIL information if that is included in your mark. The goods and services, again, you'll be able to select your filing basis, 1A, 1B, 44D or E or a combination, and add goods and services. It's going to link the manual, and it should make it easier to add your services. You should also note part of the new fee schedule, which you will see here, is if you are entering in your own ID, you are going to be limited to 1,000 characters. If you exceed 1,000 characters, there will be excess fees per class. So on to some cool features. Once you get to the review and sign portion, you can review everything in one small area. But most importantly, in the declaration and signature section, you could sign the application directly. You could send it to someone else to sign, or you can upload a signed declaration. So sending the application to someone to sign, you may send it to your client. If you're a paralegal, you may send it to the attorney. You may also want to upload a signed declaration. So this is typically what we in our firm would elect for as a signed declaration. But that can get cumbersome to make a form and make a declaration for your client. But luckily, we have this auto-generative form. So all you're going to do is enter the signer's name. In this case, I'm going to enter myself, and their position, if they're the principal of the company, owner, applicant, CEO, and then you're going to click Generate Signature Form. That's going to generate, it's going to automatically download. You'll see here, let me share my entire screen again. Okay. So I am sharing my screen. Jesus, make sure you cut that, restarting in 10. Now that you have downloaded the declaration, you can look through it. It will have the mark information, the applicant, Jane Doe, correspondence email address for the applicant. Correspondence email address will be for the attorney. It will have your basic declaration. And at the bottom, you'll already have the signatory's name and position filled out. So all you'll need to do is send it for electronic signature or sign with a pen. There are a few signature requirements to make sure that you pay attention for. One of those, if I go back to the application here, it will tell you how to complete the signature. If you're going to use an electronic signature platform, make sure that you attach the audit trail. That's number one. If you are going to hand sign it, make sure you use a dark colored ink. Okay, now on to the review. So I'm going to go back to my drafts and dockets here. Now, if I'm a paralegal and I want the attorney to review this application, this is only going to show up in one docket at a time. Right now, it's in my docket. Okay, I'm the only one that can edit it. If I'm a paralegal and I wanted to send it to my supervising attorney for review, what I'm going to do is they're going to sponsor me as the paralegal in the USPTO account. And once they're sponsored, you'll be able to send or share the docket. So I can click send. It's going to give me a warning that says this feature allows another user to edit your draft. You won't be able to track their changes or undo them. Hit continue. And then in this drop-down arrow, you're going to be able to select whoever is sponsoring you. So if you're a paralegal and let's say you're my paralegal, you will see in this list Austin Nowacki. You can select it, send it to them. When on the attorney side, when you receive an application, it will look like this. It will look exactly like this. It will give you the actions to edit, save as a new draft. Either you have full control over this application at that time. Now, either you can sign it, file it, etc. But once you review it, if you want your paralegal to do all the filing, then you need to send it back to the paralegal. So there will be an option to return to the original sender here. And this draft will return to your paralegal's Trademark Center account, and you will no longer see this on your docket. Once it is filed, it will then be visible under your trademarks. So just to recap, again, the new Trademark Center system is in effect January 18th. Any applications you have on the system prior to the 18th need to be filed because, again, this is a beta, so the official launch may be a little different. It's going to essentially wipe out your saved applications. So starting the 18th, this is the new way to file a trademark application with the United States Patent and Trademark Office. You're going to be able to view your docket as well as view your saved drafts and applications and start new applications, as well as share them with your paralegal or your supervising attorney to streamline the review process. Thank you for tuning in. Again, my name is Austin Nowacki with the Plus IP firm, and have a great rest of your day.